Hey everybody! It's been a couple days since I've done a video and I thought, wouldn't it be more fun to have a friend with me? Thank you for coming, Sandy!
Thank you for having me.
So I asked my bestie friend Sandy to come and share. Oh yes, you know what? We've actually been sitting here for probably 5 minutes trying to figure out which way we look best, and I'm not sure we found it.
No, so just overlook all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, sorry about that. I just noticed I was slouching. Okay, so anyway, Sandy's joining me, and hopefully she'll be doing more of these with me if she has
we'll
a good
see.
time. But what I thought we'd talk about is just what it's been like for the last few months since March, when we've been dealing with this whole COVID issue and being locked down and then not locked down and then locked down again, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And like me, Sandy's a big time traveler, so both of us have been kind of stuck at home and not able to do the thing that we enjoy most. So anyway, I wanted to ask you, Sandy, so it's been a roller coaster for me. How's this time been for you?
Well, a roller coaster is probably a really good way to put it. Trips get planned, trips get canceled, and I use my travel to do photography, which has been my passion since I was a little girl. And so having to stay at home has been very difficult for me. And how's that feel to you?
Same. You know, the first couple of weeks when it felt like it was just a temporary thing, oh, it was exciting, right? You had all this, I had free time now. I could paint my house. I could do all these house projects, clean out my closet. I saw people all over Facebook doing the same things. I think we were doing the same thing,
Yeah,
cleaning out closets. And that was great. And then that ended, and now we realize that this isn't just a temporary thing, it's ongoing. So now I'm in a different stage, just trying to move forward in my business and my life.
Exactly.
And so that's one of the reasons I wanted you to be here too, so we could talk about that. Like, what are you doing to try to motivate yourself, inspire yourself, keep going?
Well, one of the things that I was hearing people say a lot prior to being locked down was, I'm just so busy. I'm so busy. I'm so busy.
Guilty.
Do I have time? Do I have time to do that? I don't think so, because I'm so busy. And I thought, wow, aside from some of the people who are trying to work at home with children, who my heart goes out to, there's those of us that can't just always say I'm busy anymore. So what I'm doing, and a lot of my fellow photographer friends are doing, are editing photos. And so I'm seeing a lot of photos from trips I shared with people. They're having time to go back and work on them and share them, so it's bringing back a lot of good memories. But at the same time, using that time to learn, how to become better photographers and better editors. So I've been filling my time a lot with that. So
yeah, I'm a little jealous of you, actually. Maybe jealous isn't the right word, envious, because again, in the beginning, I saw all these people online talking about how they're going to learn French, and they're going to learn how to cook, and they're baking breads they've never baked before, and they're learning all these new great things, getting their real estate license, and I didn't do any of that. But you have been learning and trying different things, and I think that's very
trying
cool.
to move forward with all that, for sure.
Yeah.
As far as being at home, I have found that I've got to pay attention to some of my artist friends more as well, not just photographers. And I find that very inspiring. What's been inspiring you to do the amazing fall jewelry line you have coming out?
I think having that extra time to not have the other pressures that I had of the other types of work that I have to do with my business, but just having time in the studio allowed me time to really think through what I wanted to do and to create these pieces, and stretched my creativity as well. I went back. Also, I have a stash, which I will show you someday, of materials. I have stones and pearls and metals and things that I have been purchasing for 15 years. And it was fun to go back through and look and see what I had on hand, that I didn't have to buy new materials, and then incorporate some of that even. That was really fun.
It's great to have all that time and not feel pressured to be somewhere and be doing something in part of the business that it's not your favorite part, where creating for us is probably the best part,
Yeah.
learning, discovering. And so,
Yeah.
you know, I can't wait to see what else you come up with out of your little treasure trove back there, because I love digging through stuff like that.
And speaking of that, one thing I did actually yesterday and today was I made these 2 new pieces, and I want to show them to you. Again, I'm really loving the lightweight layering pieces, especially in the summer where you don't want something heavy. And this one's all freshwater pearls. I hope you can see it, and a really beautiful little caged freshwater pearl that I put at the bottom with some little cubic zirconia bling,
Ooh, I
which
like
I love.
that.
And this piece is really pretty. And then the same pendant on the top piece.
Oh
but
yes, I like that.
really pretty layered together.
It is, and what I like about it is you can just put on a lightweight t-shirt. Just pick a color, your favorite color, a color that makes you feel good right then. A lot of times I go to white, just because I like to put jewelry on with white, and then you're done. Little bling, a colored shirt, white pair of pants.
I know. And look what you picked out.
Yes.
So we went into my studio and I said, just pick out something that you would actually want to wear.
Yeah.
And so she sure did.
Oh, Tahitian pearls.
I
I
know.
mean, just the word Tahitian
I love
kind of
them.
makes me, quiver a little bit.
I know, right? It's like you feel like you're there in the islands. Your toes are in the sand and
Absolutely. So tell the
tell them
people
about this. Okay,
one.
so these are really beautiful. I don't know if you can see the luster. These Tahitian pearls are gorgeous. They've got a lot of blue and green and a little bit iridescent. Really beautiful. I separated them with this oxidized silver chain with little gold vermeil squares that just
Right.
sparkle.
Right.
Really, really beautiful.
Right.
This can be doubled or worn long like Sandy's wearing it. And then this beautiful lariat that just ties in so beautifully with the long piece. And of course the earrings.
Love,
Yeah.
love,
They're
love,
not,
love.
I mean, they're coordinate. They're not too matchy-matchy. So
Right,
they
right.
look great on you, by the way.
Thank you. And so
I'm
many,
going to take them off before you leave.
or leave a check. One of the things I like about Carol's collections is I like to have a long necklace with the shorter necklace, and finding the perfect one to go in between when you're digging through the jewelry boxes is a little tough for me. So this is what I like.
You know, you're right. That's a really good combination because oftentimes you have a short and a long, but it's really nice to have one with a drop down the middle so you fill in that middle space instead of
Exactly.
just something up here and something down here.
Exactly.
So yeah, it looks great on you. Thanks for picking this out.
Absolutely, and don't go away, because I think Carol has a surprise for you.
Oh, we
so
forgot to mention.
forgot to mention not to
Ah.
stop watching. So
That's right. Well, should we do it now?
let's do it. Okay.
So one of the other things we've been doing a lot of during this shutdown is cocktail hour. And I wanted to share, this is my favorite cocktail of all time, and I think you've had it.
It's very delicious.
All right, so I'm going to show you how I make it. First, little Texas Tito's vodka.
Can't go wrong with anything from
And,
Texas.
No, we can't. We're going to fill it up so we both can have some. Okay, so I'm putting 2 ounces in my eyes.
Day drinking.
Day drinking.
We usually wait till 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it's 5 somewhere. And then the same amount of the wonderful elderflower Saint Germain. Oh my gosh, do I love Saint Germain.
This one will kind of make you forget.
Yeah.
Lose hours.
It also makes it taste like it's not alcohol. And then, so you do 1 part vodka, 1 part Saint Germain, and then 1/4 part lemon juice. And I'm not measuring it just because we're sitting on my couch here in my atrium. And I'm sorry if I'm squirting you,
Oh, it's okay.
but we're going to just squeeze. And you know what? Use fresh. So much better. But in a pinch, you could use. Go ahead. You can.
Okay.
And
All
then
right.
all you do is shake it up. You want to shake it up?
I can shake it up.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. All right.
Okay. Ooh, that gets cold quickly.
Yes, it does. Okay, now we're
Now I can't get it off.
Got these little beauties in Athens when we were on a cruise. Just love them. Pamela. and
Those are
Ross.
adorable. I
Aren't
was
they
going
fun?
to ask you where you got
They're
those.
very cute.
Yeah, I think you could use
Oh,
them.
just take the little top
You
part
could
off.
use them
Oh,
as
there you go.
there we
You
go.
can get that off, huh?
I know, right? It was didn't know my own strength.
Let's see. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this smells good already.
So the actual recipe also calls for a splash of club soda right on the top, but we're not doing that today. We're just going to say cheers. Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Thank you for joining us.